Thanks for logging on to fox4now.com. I'm meteorologist Jamie Cagle. Still buried under the cloud cover for today as Sandy lifts out of the Bahamas, but Category 1 hurricane, a weak Category 1, and taking a look at the water vapor loop. Dry air being pulled into the system, likely to keep it at a weak Category 1, and it is going to make its move towards the north. We'll take a look at the track here in just a little bit, but this dry air, this is the dry air that starts to roll in for us as we get into the weekend and into next week. The weekend's looking pretty good right now. It'll still be windy, but we'll be enjoying some more sunshine. Temperatures around the lower half of the 80s. But more importantly, we'll be enjoying some sunshine. Take a look at your forecast for today. It is going to be a lot of gray out there. Partly to mostly cloudy, mid-80s at best. Some gusty winds and some passing showers. Should see the rain coming to an end into the evening hours. Still a little breezy, a little windy for the overnight hours. And temperatures range from a mid-60 to a low 70. Taking a look at, again, at what we're talking about as of lately has been Hurricane Sandy. There's the water vapor loop and, again, the dry air. Now take a look at the Vipercast for today. The rainfall, impressive around the circulation to the north and northwest side of it. But when you take a look at Florida, not a whole lot of rain. They may see upwards of 2 to 3 inches for the most part in South Florida. For us, maybe a ½ inch closer to the coast. Towards Lake Oak, maybe an inch, and then the clouds beginning to peel away. It looks as though we may have some stubborn cloud cover, though, over the Gulf of Mexico over the weekend. Now, take a look at what happens down the road. An incredible amount of rainfall through the mid-Atlantic into the northeast, and then making landfall somewhere between the mid-Atlantic and the northeast. There's a lot of questions as to where exactly it will make the landfall, and it is going to be tying in with a winter storm coming out of the upper Midwest. That is going to lead to a superstorm scenario or a perfect storm scenario. Here's a look at the track. Category 1, winds of 80 gusting to 135, moving northwesterly at 9 miles an hour. And again, Category 1 weakening. Could be Category 1 closest to the coast there, and then weakening to tropical storm as it comes ashore. And we're talking about Tuesday, possibly late Monday into early Tuesday. The spaghetti model's showing a lot of variation as to where exactly it may make landfall, so a big question mark there, but it is certainly looking like it is headed towards either the mid-Atlantic or the northeast. And you can see there's the high risk of landfall there highlighted in the red. And taking a look at the boating forecast now, we're talking mostly cloudy with some showers. Water temperature at 78 degrees, north winds at 20 to 25 knots, seas of 2 to 4 feet with a rough inland water. High tide at 12:15 this afternoon, low tide 5:30 a.m. and p.m. Your sunrise 7:34, sunset at 6:49. Daytime highs, hometown forecast, and plenty of the mid-80s, plenty of cloud cover for today. A northeast wind at 15 to 25. Some wind gusts could go higher at times, and those scattered showers looking like it's pretty much going to be into the afternoon. Should see things winding down into the later afternoon and evening hours, although it will still be breezy overnight. Jumping on over to your 7-day forecast, a beautiful yet breezy and windy weekend coming up, and the temperatures dropping off. Look at that, a mid-70 by Tuesday and Wednesday. Overnight lows into the lower part of the 50s. Your dew points will be into the 40s and 50s. So it is going to be cooler, it is going to be breezy, but it is going to be very dry out there. Some very low humidity for a short time. That's a look at your Storm Patrol 4 weather forecast.